What's going on, bro? What's good? What's good, Willie? What's good, Clavon? This your boy Markeith Williams. Highlights. Well, Fort Pierce, Clewiston. I'm being one of them. I don't know why Markeith got a little sucky highlight, dog. He didn't take time to put it together. He haven't took time to put it together yet. Yeah, supposed to be Fort Pierce Sunday. Supposed to be a big hit from him. We're gonna bring X on here, man, and let X explain to y'all how he's 7 for 7 in recruits. Oh man. What's good, man? What's going on, man? Let me get this thing straight, man. We got going on, man. We're gonna let X come on here and tell you how he's 7 for 7 with recruits. What's popping, man? What's popping? Get this thing set up right. What's good, man? What's going on? Sophomore season, he had 7 picks. I see him out there, little skinny dude. I see him out there doing his thing. We need 2 deep worth of talent. Why you need proper recruiters? T-Rob, DVD already doing that, and we didn't need to win 11 games. Or maybe. I guess they are. They are across the nation. They are doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They are across the nation. Kayvon said we need Kelly Stewart. West. Kayvon, did you look into your account, bro? You gotta look into your account, man. I don't know. Maybe it didn't go through. Maybe you thought it went through. It didn't go through because everybody else that signed up getting a badge. Willie Boss, you say you the best. You coaching Fort Pierce. What you say? What you say, Willie? You say you the best youth coach in Fort Pierce? I don't know. I don't know much about the Fort Pierce teams. The Fort Pierce Patriots, they're a new team. You know what I'm saying? I know that their 10U, 11U is damn good. I know that for a fact. The 11U damn good. One second. You coach the Fort Pierce Firehawks? What league they in? That's not Pop One, is it? See, Clayvon, you was in here talking all that trash, man, about your badge and about what Yahoo didn't do for you, won't do for you. You was in here talking all that mess about what Google didn't do. Yeah, but I tried. I was gonna play it. I was gonna play his highlights for you. You know, highlights for y'all. Keith, probably the best pickup Miami got. You say Keith is probably the best. I'm guessing you saying Markeith is probably the best pickup Miami got. You think so, huh? You got the big boys, 13U, 14U. Yeah, man, you was in here spazzing. I knew you got quiet for a reason. I knew you got quiet for a reason. You stopped talking about it. I think them taking the Recruit National again is going to have a domino effect down here in South Florida. So yeah, let me see what else he got on. Let me see what else he got on this thing. We're gonna bring X in here, man. X gonna tell y'all how he claimed he's 7 for 7. He gonna tell y'all who these last 7 recruits is. He's 7 for 7 for. So this is more of the Miami commit Markeith Williams. Nice little hit right there. All right. We're gonna bring X on here, man. X gonna tell y'all. X finna talk about Markeith Williams, man, and how he and how he batting 100. So listen, man, let me get my thing going. All right, man. Appreciate y'all in here. We got 58 in here, man. We about to talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball. Speaking of Bitcoin, there's a number scrolling at the bottom, man. We had 2 successful Zoom classes last night. Clayvon, I ain't see you in the class, big dog. I taught them people how to read the chart. I taught them people how to read charts. You know what I'm saying? Stock charts. Had a Zoom class last night about 9:45. So if you don't stay up late, I mean, it ain't for you. You feel me? X.
What's up?
Look, X is reading 48 laws of power over there. What you reading, though?
Nah, that was a little booklet.
What's up, man? Listen, I'm gonna let you talk to these people, man, because you texted me last night. You said you were 7 for 7. You know what I'm saying?
I'm 7 for 7.
He said you're 7 for 7. But first of all, talk about Markeith Williams, man. What you know about
him? Man, Markeith Williams is he's a ball hawking safety. He's going to pick the ball off if the ball in the air is around him. He's going to get the interception. He's something that we lack we've been lacking, I guess you could say, since Jaquan Johnson left. We haven't had a safety attack the ball in the air like that. You know?
Since Jaquan Johnson?
Since Jaquan Johnson.
No, really, we haven't had a no.
I mean, I'm thinking he's the last safety we had that had like what 4 or 5 interceptions. I don't recall Hall or
nah, not Hall.
Bubba. I think Bubba had 1. Carter might be had 1. That's what I'm saying. Like Jaquan's the last safety we had that's had multiple interceptions. So he's gonna get the ball. His freshman year, he had like what 9, 8 or something. Sophomore year, he had like about 7. And then the team just stopped throwing the ball around him. So, but fast, physical, he likes to hit. He had like 70-something tackles last year. So, but he's gonna attack the ball. With him and Williams and Kitchen back there. You know, we got safeties for days now.
We got safeties for days on the roster now too.
And we got good safeties now. Come on.
He said Hall has no safety instinct. This guy raps and breaks on his bed. I'm sure Hall was doing it in high school too.
No, now being that we've been watching practice lately, we see a lot of the technique. It's a lot of technique differences that the DBs are doing. Like they doing a lot of stuff different that we didn't see in the previous years.
Right.
From cornerback and safety. So maybe it was coaching, like the coaching the technique differently than the previous years. Because Hall he looked much better out there right now. He looked
I told you that I was told that DJ Ivy. I was told this in the spring. DJ Ivy has turned the corner, and he was just doing what he was told to be doing on the field, and that's why the success wasn't there. I told you that, but now you even see it yourself.
Yeah, because he moving his hips better. He turning his head around to the ball. Like that was something we were like, well, does he? Why he don't turn his head around like no time? But he's doing that a lot better. I mean, the starter safeties right now is Bubba and Hall. So
right. That's who run out there every time. Manny claim is gonna be a bunch of starters.
Yeah, he said basically ain't no starters, and I guess somebody lied to him. I mean, somebody said you lied because King started.
Oh no. What he said, listen, he said other than the kicker and King, nobody's star position is in place. He did say that. I heard him say that.
I mean, yeah, you do that for confidence of competition, but we pretty much know. Like, I mean, we could pretty much call out who's going to start. It's like I say, the only positions we probably don't know is maybe defensive line, linebacker.
I'm over here taking pictures.
Yeah, defensive line, linebacker probably. And even in the secondary,
he said all the freshmen started on the threes. He said they got to earn that.
Yeah, you know you can't just come in just because you a 5-star and think you're just gonna start and take somebody's spot. People keep asking me about Pope and one thing I tell them, I say, man, the thing about Pope is almost the same with Amari Carter. They're doing absolutely everything the coach tells them to do in practice. You know what I'm saying? In the field and off the field. So them are the type of players that's going to start or play because they're doing everything the coach tells them to do.
You hear that about you hear that about Pope too?
Yeah, like you see it. He work hard. He does everything they say. I mean, he's going to play. So just because a player might be better than them, you know, you got to prove it on the practice field. That's where you prove it at. So you don't just say, oh, I'm better than him. Just put me in the game. You ain't work harder than him. Right.
That's how Carter kept in at the top of the food chain. So man, and listen, I'm gonna who's these 7 for 7 that you talking about? You don't hit 7 for 7. This man ain't counting none of his L's. He only counting wins. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I say I was going.
I hope you know who that is.
I didn't want to add Quan because he decommitted. So I was like, should I take that as an L or should I take that as a win?
No, he committed. That ain't no L. You can't tell the future.
Okay, so I mean, I can add that with 2 days. So yeah, boy, I'm batting 1,000% now, man.
All right, well, it's on you, man. I'm gonna go walk away for about 2 minutes, man. Tell these people I hope you know who these 7 people is.
Yeah, Ja'Cory Brown was the first one I called
All right,
out.
you got it.
Ja'Cory Brown was the first one I called out. Traycon Fegans. Who else? Justin Midlock from the linebacker. I called out Quan Lee. I called out Chris Graves. Who else? Kamara Rogers. I called out.
That's a hell of a stat. You should have that wrote down somewhere, homeboy.
I called out the only 2 I didn't call out was the Coswell kid, the offensive tackle, and the receiver from Louisiana. Is he from Louisiana? Yeah, I think the Louisiana kid. Hey man, don't start that on the show, man. I wasn't trying to be. I wasn't. I guess he took it in a negative way. But I mean, hey, when I seen it, it was like, whoa, man. Leonard Taylor was. Who was that? I had to ask around, like, who was that? He just beat like that. But yeah, it was. He looked bad. Hey man, Leonard Taylor's he looks good out there. But yeah, 7-7. I think we're gonna get an offensive tackle next. Maybe the Malik Abgo. I think that's the next. I'm just saying. I think that might be our next commit to offensive tackle. Because most of the rest of our commits gonna come during the season, probably like around October, November, December. Because a lot of them are committing on Saturday, closer to Saturday. So we're not gonna have too many more commits. Probably like maybe 3, maybe 4, but not a lot. A lot of the rest of the commits gonna commit during Saturday. So especially the big names like Shamar Stewart, Wesley Bissainthe, Najee Kelly, Anthony Lucas, Jabril Skinner. A lot of them are gonna commit more towards Saturday. So don't expect them names to be on board. The Kamari Wilson and the Singletary thing, that's up for grabs. I guess we're in the battle with Georgia for both of them. So somebody on Twitter say, man, you know, Georgia don't lose battles to UM. I mean, they lost James Williams to UM, obviously.
They damn sure did, head to head.
So we ain't no small town puppet no more, man. What about the young man Snoop O-line? The young man, who is that? The young man Snoop O-line. Oh, do you think we get? I think Armella want to go towards like one of the SEC teams. Then again, I you know, haven't spoken with him in a while, so I don't know. He's at St. Thomas now, so probably get out there soon to check him out. But I think he goes towards one of the SEC schools. You know, obviously UM's home school. Florida State is the legacy, so they'll be in it. But I don't know about the kid. What's up, baby? Oh yeah, I called out Isaiah Horton as another receiver, 6'3", yep. we're gonna have a real good class, man. If we take the 22 kids that I think we'll take, then we're gonna have a top 10 class for sure. Definitely a top 10. And then if them big boys get on board, it'll be a top 5. But it all depends, because I don't think we take, you know, we're not taking a full class 25, because obviously we can't, because we took the running back from last year that's counting for this year, so we're not gonna have the 25 man on commit class this year. So, but 22 kids probably in the transfer. You gotta add the transfers with them too, man, because we might be losing a lot. You got Bubba Lee, Carter, King, Rambo, Harley, Donaldson, Ivy, Blades, Stevenson. We could lose a lot, man, like a lot. We might lose maybe more than 15 kids. You know, that's depending on who, you know, how good our season is. But we definitely want to hit the transfer portal once again. But we recruiting good enough that we should trust our kids and the coaching development for them to be successful next year. You know, next year we don't start out the gate with Alabama, so that'll be a plus. I can't see the rest of the questions. I'm trying to see if I can pull up the questions, but they're not coming up. You think the way recruiting is going that Manny can change his mind on keeping? Absolutely not. We need the transfer spots, man. You need them transfers. You need, like I say, if we lose up to them 15 kids, you're gonna need them transfers. It's just even if you recruit, you need some game ready players. You know what I'm saying? You can't rely on 2 freshmen to come in like that unless they just amazing, and that's rare. You know what I'm saying? Especially at offensive line, defensive line, spots like that, you need game ready players. So the transfer is definitely going to be always a play for us. You know, it's been working for us so far. So,
man, we have Julian Armello video. We never put it out, bro. We never put it out. No reason we didn't put it out. I mean, what was the reason? I mean, we were trying to finish it up. The cameraman that shot it didn't finish it, but y'all check it out for a second.
Oh, big Julian Armello.
No tackle and I'm not going it's hard work, man. Other people out home eating garbage for the field. They're not working. Julian, I
like Julian.
Left tackle and I'm not going to
And when you playing in Sunday, man, I remember you had some success thing, but did you ever dream or think it get to the point where it's like 20 on for
I wanted a dream. Right. It was always been a dream, to be honest with you. Like watching the guys like Derek Winger, he's that same time.
And this is Julian when he's calm.
Huh?
I say this is when he's calm. He's normally not that calm.
He usually always like this, man. He get crazy on the field, man.
Yeah, well, that's when I see him on the field. He be crazy. I be like, boy.
So I went to St. Thomas for my first 2 years, and then that's when I really decided and put like everything.
In fact, a lot of people like me. I decided to work harder when I came here. It's my best friend.
I'm going to train here in Florida.
His mom.
He saw his size and was like, you have to allow him to play for us at 29. I'm like, okay. After a few talks, he convinced me. I took him to UM for for counseling with one day camp, and he fell in love with the sport. He started at Sunnylands, and it was just passion,
Uh-oh.
love of football. His father picked
He
up.
fell in love with football at UM.
Despite that, I he was a bit dangerous, you know, he can't
He likes UM though. He loves UM.
to play the sport.
What'd you say?
I said he loves UM though, so I just still think like one of them SEC schools gonna push him, push hard for him. So we'll see.
Humbling. It's so humbling for me to see the attention that he's gotten, and
Man, we got interviews. We got interviews we don't even release, man. Oh, no, nobody do it like us, though. People would die to have some of this stuff, man.
This is exclusive.
He worked
High
really.
school
He worked
football
really
starting
hard.
next week, right?
Huh?
High school football back next week, starting next week, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's.
My diet is very.
I think the first game is on the 17th or something like that.
Chicken kitchen, post call like rice, beans, chicken and steak. Like I was at 325.
That boy, Uncle got him eating right.
So I lost a bunch of weight. I realized I want to be 225. And it was just slowing me down. And I got.
But he say, well, right now he probably at 325.
Like 295, but I'm trying to put on more muscle, so that's when I've been here every day. I work out once or twice before this, so that's my main thing. I'm just working out 2-3 times a day and eating right.
Talk about being a big Thomas and recognizing that love that you started to get or have.
And there's 5 stars and I have all these offerings.
And for any of those offers, I would say surprising, but who would you say that you had on the list that you maybe weren't really shocked to see?
My freshman year, actually, I walked into the office and I saw Nick Saban. I was like, oh wow, like this is the head coach of Alabama. He set us up and that was it. And then at the end of the day, we had finished practice.
I seen the question. Y'all asked me my thoughts on Chase Smith. Man, Chase Smith is an athletic freak, man. He's about 6'3", maybe 240, 230. I don't know why they got him listed at 6'2" or whatever they got him listed at. He's not that. He's about 6'3", 6'3 and a half.
Right.
He can run. He run like a safety, but he getting big like a linebacker. So maybe next year he transitions from striker to linebacker. I would say that might be a good thing for us. But I like him as striker because as of now, we only got Gilbert and Amari Carter as striker. So he's the third guy. And like I said, Carter could be leaving. Gilbert Freas, he could be leaving. So if you lose them two, now you need a striker with some game experience, which is Chase Smith right there. So, but he's out. He's big, man. He's big. He look good out there too, man.
FTW, you say what's up with the sound? What you talking about? The sound from the video, Julian Amello video?
Oh yeah. Because you can't really hear it. You can't really hear the video.
Because you decided to answer a question while the video was going on, so I had to turn it off.
No, but you couldn't really hear the video once you started playing.
It's low.
Yeah, it's low.
Let's see.
I'm a 6'3" left arm, something like that. What can I do for my technique, stuff like that? So then that's when I'll post a picture or a video demonstrating how they can get better or fix something.
So tell us
That's better.
height, like what sort of like workouts and what actually goes into it for somebody your size and training.
But it's just it's usually heavy weight. Like you won't see a guy like me who weighs 280 pounds lifting 100 pounds. It's not it. So that's where it is. Like when I take my nowadays with kids, and it just shows you as much.
This the guy that told me that every Miami Hurricane national championship team had a Columbus offensive lineman on it. Say something, X.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh yeah. He said every last one had a Columbus offensive lineman on it.
We got one this year, right? We got Ryan Rodriguez.
Yeah. So listen, man.
They moved Big Baby to center, and they moved Ryan to guard.
How you think Big Baby feel about that?
I mean, I don't know. I have to ask him, but I mean, before he got there, I know it was rumors that they was probably going to try that. I don't know how he. I never seen him play center, so I don't know. I've seen him play tackle and guard before. So
do centers get drafted?
Yeah, they get drafted.
They do.
Yeah, they get drafted.
Let me see.
Maybe they did that because of the height situation, because he's probably the shortest offensive lineman we have.
He should have known that though, right?
Yeah. I mean, it could be good for him because it'd probably be the best situation of getting on the field early.
So we got to look at the O-line and the D-line, right? Finally, close up. What you got out of that, dog? Other than Hillary still on the team and he got destroyed. What you got out of that?
We seen a lot of the D linemen more. I mean, we're not as big as you would think a D line should be. But I think we're athletic. We're athletic at D line. So, and that's the way Coach Jess coaches his D line. He coaches them to be fast and athletic. So, I see that with the O line. Like at first, like when we first got there inside, you see they had Jalen Rivers and Donaldson and them two. They look massive. They bigger than everybody else.
You say they massive?
Yeah, they bigger than everybody else.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm pretty good with O-line right now. I'm pretty good O-line. I got more faith in them than I had last year. It's the D-line that you really got to worry about because we don't know who's going to be Jalen Phillips this year. We don't know who's going to be Greg Rousseau. You know, we still trying to find a Willis. You know what I'm saying? We haven't found that. We hoping it's going to be Nestor. You know, I got Nestor, but if not him, then you know we got something with Leonard Taylor. Finally got a chance to see our guy Alan Hayes the other day out there.
Right, finally.
I think he's gonna be something special in the future because he has a high IQ of football too. So
I saw people saying they was impressed with Miller. They were saying that
he's moving a lot better than he did. Because when he first got here, it was like, okay, he's a stuck body because he was just so big. But he slimmed down. He got muscle on him, and now his body, he's moving a lot better on the field. So yeah.
You said when he first got here, he was a what?
He was just a big body, like he say hiking, he's just stuck in one place, not moving. You know what I'm saying? So now like he's moving. With him and Ford, you should be able to take on some blocks, and give the linebackers free room to roam around and make plays, because him and Ford are playing that defensive tackle spot where that's what they're supposed to do.
Like I said yesterday, bro, how you feel about Jennings and Snead?
I'm good with Steve. It's Jennings I have the problem with. I don't think Jennings reads plays good enough to play linebacker. It's like he runs into the wrong hole a lot.
Mm-hmm.
In the past game, he's bad on that because his first step is always forward. So a play action pass is going to kill him every time because he's always moving forward. Steve knows the game. Steve knows how to play the game. He's just been injured the previous years. He's finally look like he's moving good without, what I'm saying, the knee brace on. He's moving. I'm pretty good with him, but he got a little step slower.
Steve?
Yeah.
You think he's gotten slower?
Yeah, he got a step slower. I'm good. I want our boy Keontra Smith and Huff to be out there.
Well, if Jennings don't start because of whatever going on in that first game, who's going to be the starter? Who would start? Who would start with Steve?
It'll probably be Flag. Because Flag plays the Mike backer. Flag, Jennings, and I think Austin Cave are our Mike backers. So Steve, Keontra Smith, Brooks. Well, I think I think they got Brooks listed as the Mike backer too, but Brooks hasn't been out there yet either.
Yeah, Brooks ain't been out. Yeah, Brooks haven't been out there. I haven't seen him at all. I haven't seen him hanging.
I seen him Saturday. He was there Saturday, but he wasn't. He just came. He walked out real late. Like when practice was almost over, he walked out.
They don't just not be doing anything, right? They have them doing something somewhere.
No, they be in the weight room, working out on the bike or something like that. Most of the time, that's where Romello was at the other day, because Romello wasn't out there Tuesday. He was in the weight room working out on the bike.
So we got to see Thad the other day, right?
Got to see Thad.
Who
that was? Who that was? He was trying to block Steve.
And Steve pushed and pulled him, whatever. I heard Thad was complaining about the he think the Shakes is putting weight on him. That makes sense to anybody? Like, does that make sense? Like,
he said the Shakes are putting weight on him.
Yeah. He think it's the Shakes is putting weight on him.
Maybe
he's fine with everything, but he struggles a little bit with the running, the 110s. Big bro said we suck at backer.
Well, them 110s ain't no joke in college, boy.
Huh?
I say them 110s they ain't no joke.
Yeah, he said he struggled with the 110s, and heard there was a fight with Huff and Nesta. Huff taking up for Thad, and him and Nesta got into it. I think Nesta done had 20 fights.
305. Say yeah, I agree. Yeah, like the linebackers they'll take on the raw instead of taking on the block. Sometimes, like the way Sean Smith explained it to us, just beat the blocker there. You don't have to take on the block all the time. Beat them there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think our linebackers it seems like they want to take on the blockers. Like instead of beating them there, or even if he gets you there, you could like hit. You know what I'm saying? Or get around them or something like that. Our linebackers just like, oh, we take on the block, or we just gonna keep letting them block us. And then next you know the running back is 20 yards down the field and we chasing them. So maybe that was coaching, because I still don't even know who was coaching the linebackers in previous years. Man.
Dog, we still don't know, dog.
Still don't know, man. Granted, we had two good linebackers with Shaq and Mike. You know, they really have to take on blocks, man. They was beating them to the play, especially Mike. Mike was so smart where he would hit the hole so fast. He'll get there before the blocker could pull or get to him, and then he got a tackle for loss. Our linebackers aren't doing that. Like it's like they waiting to get hit instead of going to hit.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with that, but
That has to be coaching, right? That has to be
yeah, you got to be coaching.
I think so.
Got to be coaching, and then you know, like I said, I don't think we have that linebacker like that, the alpha. The other day we out there, man. One thing I would say, Keontra Smith, man, we know he's an alpha. We know he's a dog, and he was being very vocal out there. He was yelling, talking loud, explaining stuff, and I was like, yeah, he's like the only one who's doing it. Everybody else ain't saying nothing. So.
Who, Keontra?
Yeah.
He always been like that though. He been like that in high school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's the only one who's out there that's like that. So
Well, what else, man, before we get out of here? You got practice today, right?
yeah, it's practice today.
I have not really seen Huff.
I seen him. He was there the other day. It's like the depth chart at linebacker is like, you know, cause we only using two linebackers, and that's the thing I be trying to explain to people. They be like, oh well, we gotta recruit about 4 or 5 linebackers for what? We only using 2 at a time. You know what I'm saying? So recruiting 4 linebackers a year don't make sense at all. You know what I'm saying? You recruit 2 to 3, you get them, and you go do the same the next year. So with Huff, it's like you got your 2 linebackers. Just say, okay, you got Brandon, you got Jennings and Steve.
Right.
1. You got Keontra Smith and Flag. 2. You got Austin Cave with Huff. 3. You got Trotman and I don't even know who's the other. So you see the depth at linebacker. You know what I'm saying? And then even at that, they might say, okay, we're gonna put Flag in, or we'll put Keontra in, and you know, it's still depth. He's still back. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Well, I mean, by next week we'll get a better assessment of the depth chart. You know, who's going to be the starters and who's going to be behind. Normally that'll happen after the first scrimmage. I don't know when our first scrimmage will be. Probably Saturday. We'll see though.
Yeah, they should be in full equipment today, right?
Yeah, today they should be in full equipment.
Right.
And then I don't know. They didn't send us a schedule for Saturday, but Saturday should be. I'm hoping it's Saturday or Sunday will be the first scrimmage. I mean, last year our linebackers just played horrible. I don't think I ever seen that horrible of a linebacker play last year.
Right.
Yeah, they got Zach at defensive end this year, so which is more of his natural position. One thing I'm gonna say about Zach McLeod is Zach, very smart individual, very smart individual. One thing about that, you being smart, you on the field, and if you constantly thinking too much, you tend to mess up a lot because you're thinking everything. You trying to process your thoughts while you playing, and then if you think and you miss that 1 second, that player's gone, or you know what I'm saying, you getting blocked or whatever. You know, so I think that's probably Zach's problem. He's thinking and trying to process it too much instead of just going ahead and play.
Man, he ain't figured that out yet.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
He been here a minute, fool.
Yeah, he been here since since Mark Richt got here.
Yeah.
So he was one of the first. He was the first one to start it off.
And he ain't figured that out yet.
I don't know, man. He better do something this year. He got to figure it out this year. So.
I don't know, man. That shit may have sailed, bro.
You say the shit may have sailed with him?
Yeah, dog.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, obviously. I mean, but the thing, he switched positions, so we'll see. He got a full. We'll see a full season of him at defensive end. I'm not too hyped about seeing him at defensive end either, but hey, it is what it is.
You say you ain't too hyped about it?
Yeah, nah, I'm not too hyped about it, but it is what it is.
But all right, man, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here, man. I see you today at practice, bro.
Okie dokie.
All right, man, listen. That's the show for today. Give y'all an earful. If y'all want to get involved with the stock market, man, somebody was asking me in the next class, the next Zoom class, probably tomorrow night, not tonight. The next Zoom class for investing. If you want to get involved, the number scrolling at the bottom, just text DVD and T-Rob doing the recruitment. Man, boy, doing an awesome job, Marvin. If you're new in here, you don't know who Marvin is. Marvin is Cam Kitchen's dad. Call him like my co-host. I don't know how he be at work and on YouTube at the same time. Yeah, so the next Zoom class will be probably tomorrow night. If y'all want to get involved, the number scrolling at the bottom. I'm about to get up out of here, man, and go handle some business. I appreciate y'all. Out.